let's give that another go. So that's just the way they're trying to go. Because we're such low level, yeah. Combination of being a shield bearer, having adaptive, and being arrow proof just killed her.
Talion.
After I will find you, and the run starts. There it is. Okay, come on.
Something just moved over there.
I went for the risky but fast if you get it, slow if you don't. Run through here. It should be probably 24 again, I reckon. 23, that's still pretty slow. But what's 1 second in an hour speed run, hey?
We need to do something. Taking out the captain should buy the Gondorians some time.
And they could lead us to the Palantir. We must find a worm and make him talk. Take it lower, sir. Who leads the search for the Palantir?
Again, just menuing here. Nothing special. Off his neck.
The captain leading the search is in the lower city.
Then he will go no further.
Bonky Hawk has its spawn. Sometimes an old spawn's right here, and it's near impossible not to bonk into him.
You! It's the Grey Walker! I thought he was dead!
Curly!
He's...
Talion, bow.
I don't know why he'd actually use your bow here and not just fight, but just way to track the character involved. Question your methods here all the move.
It doesn't look good for the Gondorians. We have to help.
Palantir is a powerful artifact.
So I have enough energy to dash up here.
We could turn the tide.
So that's all of our off shot.
That captain.
Yeah, sprint back there, because the game teaches us how to sprint. We get our off shot there. Again, we enter the Wraith world just slightly early here.
He's close.
The Wraith worm will reveal his presence.
So we don't get the little, like, stop in place then tell you about the Wraith world. We immediately just get to select the capture. Now, I don't run this on the assumption that Daisy is, so I always go for the stun afterwards. It's faster if you don't stun him afterwards, if he is dazed. But there is no way to tell until the prompt comes up. So I didn't actually get the stun because I hit it too quickly. There you go, we're over here. Go, nice good fight. Go and attack anyone else. Help us all. Always get something there. Intro cutscene, it always puts me into the exact same location. Good, Intro can sometimes get caught trying to chase that walk.
Do you hear that, Ranger? They're closing the gate.
Well, let's cut up our top with the dead.
Sergeant
I don't know
Carrington
who
says
you
we need our help.
Thank you.
Let's move.
Missed it, that's right. Not gonna bother trying to shoot anymore. One more orc.
We'll need our support. We can't leave them out here.
Again,
This is just
wide.
like Shelob's vision.
If Sauron's forces get the Palantir, all of Middle-earth will share the same fate.
Stealth.
Not looking good.
Kill on one of them.
Look good for weeks.
Even though I didn't actually get the stealth kill and he attacked me back, he just then falls. I don't really understand why. We'll work our way up now.
Sergeant Dagon and his men are at the arena.
Thank you.
We must aid them.
Go for this arrow again. It's much smoother this time. Not that it particularly matters, because
We've lost the middle city. Rally at the
It's
gate.
still behind. If I boost here, I'm going to lose. So she's faster than this speed, but she's much slower than this speed.
Join us. The gate's closing.
We'll be right behind you.
So I'm right on the border of coming up to the top saying, hey, you're about to lose a mission.
The middle city is lost.
Pull it back.
Boost.
Go. Put you
A bit too
back in
fast.
the
I'm just going
dirt.
to walk for a second.
We're pulling back. The middle city is lost. Not before we finish these filthy drugs.
Actually, only after the ones on the minimap that are yellow. I don't care about those ones off the far distance. Shot.
They're sealing the
That should be
gate.
enough. Yep.
Move out. Move out.
I'm not going to sprint here straight away. I'm going to wait to get the focus back. It's enough focus.
Faster,
It was
Ranger.
much closer. I can just sprint right up to the top. I should still get a prompt here. Okay, you're about to fail the mission. No, just still get
We will bury you all. Right, Walker. Take your moves.
Annoying. Most prompt there, I just killed the goal slightly too early. Dead. You're the last one to focus. No, you are. Kill. So I'm getting pretty consistent at that. Roundabout. There you go, it's a goal split by 0.2. So I'm pretty consistent at that opener now. That's
We
just
need to secure the
many
Palantir
missions.
now. The city is weak and it will not hold for much longer.
Cutscene times.
leave the
Give myself a
Gondorians
little bit of refresh. My voice is getting a bit scratchy.
Castamere is right. By protecting the city, we protect the Palantir.
Look,
The towers bear his mark.
those were my towers once. Now Sauron's corruption spreads beyond.
Just stretch a little bit.
He mocks me.
I can't wait. We've got a new computer coming in a few
Without
weeks,
the
so
Palantir.
that will let me stream this game on much higher fidelity, which will look brilliant. Yes, I really don't care about photo mode, I promise you,
We will
okay?
dismantle his
I
whole
also don't
army
care
city.
about initial
We
death.
will shift the tide of war.
Oh, that's bad. I'm going to lose a couple of seconds here. I'm going to recline this spawn now. That's alright. 1 or 2 seconds. There we go.
These Hydia are but dark imitations.
Another cutscene. It's full of them at
We
the
can
start.
turn Sauron's low craft against him.
These towers can give us...
Purify.
We will purify them and make them ours. Here we see all that has been lost, and all that will be lost if his corruption is allowed to return.
Second one.
The city is
So
built
that's
on
just
the
marking
ruins
like
of my kingdom,
collectibles
yet some things
and
remain.
things in the game that
Those are my barrows, still hidden
points to
from
the next
Sauron's
waypoint as well.
sight.
So
There
obviously
I will
80%
show
of
you
your care
why
about
we must
collectibles
retrieve my
and
ring.
I can't say I'm never doing, but my golly gosh, I'm going to have to be very dedicated to 100% run of this game because that is 20 plus hours, I think. There's no current lines in the leaderboard at all, even with the old patch that would be hours faster.
Anywhere in Mordor is
There are
safe
no
from
rules,
Sauron's
so
arrows like these.
no one has been that dedicated yet. I'm not going to say never because who knows, but
Extends
right now,
so far.
definitely not. Again, this is just the Elven Rage cutscene. It's all about killing as fast as possible. Luckily, you get credit for both killing your guys and their guys. So the goal here is just to cleave as many guys as
In
possible.
my wrath, I was determined to punish him.
Sometimes you get it nice and quick. Sometimes it goes pretty slow. A slow one, unfortunately, not getting grouping you normally like. Or to actually ignoring me, whereas normally they just come and fight me a little bit. Nearly there. That's good. Again, we have to make sure we keep it easier. So that was definitely slower than last time. I did not know you could do that. That is really cool. I just found new tech. So apparently spamming all 4 of my buttons makes that menu go way faster. That's probably going to save about a minute over the run, to be honest. So that's great. I'll do that. Alright. Hey, some skins for time. We can use them. Again, we can't put that XP gem if we want to. It's only an XP gem if it goes into our armor. Otherwise, it's a damage increase gem, which we don't care about. We'd rather the XP. I did not level. It's a mistake to do it in this mission itself. I want to do it before the mission because I will show you in a few seconds if I get it. If we take off fast enough here, if we don't bonk on these guys and we don't get RNG explosions,
this city fall. Look out!
we are able to come here, shoot this barrel, and we should only have 1 orb left. Vigil is all the way back there, low poly textures because the game doesn't expect you to be this far away from something from Vigil, and it expects that fight to take a lot longer. We could lose a mission here actually, so I just have to slow down for 1 second. Cool. So I'm glad Idril ran all the way down here with Baranor.
I'll handle the siege beasts.
Baranor and I can manage here.
Thanks guys, we got this. Good teamwork.
Talion, we must commandeer one of the siege beasts.
Well, this should prove interesting.
Didn't get the arrow refill there, which is kind of dangerous. I'm gonna stick with it. It's technically fast enough to get it, but it means I've only got 3 shots at the next siege beast. And if I fail, that can be run over. Take your time here. Gonna line up some good shots. I'm gonna assume we're not gonna get that. We're gonna get it. Awesome. If we don't, good. Because that guy spawns based on the animals. We just kill the first last 2 shots. If we didn't kill enough, we get a 3rd wave. Kill them, it's fine.
We can't leave this siege beast for the enemy.
Pity we can't take it with us. It's a formidable weapon.
We must move quickly. This should help.
Caravan double jump, we can actually use it then because I've got a quick jump on the first one. So we're going to go right a little bit here.
If Minas Ethel falls,
grab
It will only be a matter of time until they find the Palantir.
I'm only practicing
I
right
was
now.
thinking
I'm
of
not going
goggles.
for like the super world record. If I get it, cool. If I don't, I don't kind of thing. I'm not focusing on world record right now. I'm focusing on practicing. Very full any example may happen.
I know what to do here.
That's why we get the extra arrows. There it is. Use all our focus running here so we don't have any left to get the easy
More
shots.
attackers. These hordes are endless.
Sauron's armies have grown massively. A conventional victory against him will not be possible. We must secure the Palantir.
That's a bad shot there. That's enough.
Push them back.
That's pretty good. Seems
Another
not
attack will surely follow. We should return to the
felt
epicenter.
good anyway.
Check on Idril and the others.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Got enough money off that. Always just get enough money to gear. Take this. And this doesn't actually make a huge amount of difference here. It doesn't make a huge amount of difference in the Act 1 run. It does get a Shadow Strike at the start of the arena, it's in the middle of the arena. But the main difference is I'm getting in the habit for a full 80% run where this gem will make a huge difference over the course of the run. Okay. One thing I didn't do, which I have to remind myself to do later, is I didn't take the files menuing there. I did not take the voice, sorry. Excuse me, coming through, excuse me, sorry. To be inconvenienced, get a Karagor encounter, and it didn't go wide enough. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't screw us later on if we see a Karagor for the first time. Jack says this game looks so epic, glad to watch your stream, Chris. Thank you very much. Hi, by the way. How are you going? It's lovely to see you too. It is a lot of fun. It is a little bit, I'm still learning a little bit of the run. At the moment I'm doing the Act 1 80%, so I've got that pretty much down pat. That's the one I'm currently on the record in. I'm hoping to get. Got another world record earlier tonight, which was great. That was very slow. I'm hoping to keep going and eventually get a full 80%. But it's about 5.5 hours, roughly by my estimates at the moment. So it's going to take a while. Go on.
Great master. Gollum will show you a quicksilver path.
Okay, Gollum, you show me where to go. Don't always get a free boost off that flyer, but it is really good when I do because my focus in the bottom left, that little white bar, does carry over.
That wasn't just a...
Because we don't give that cutscene enough time to let us regenerate our focus.
The
In
assassin
the bottom
must
left,
be
next to my
stopped.
arrows, 5 out of 5.
Gollum,
You still see my white
you know
bar.
where to find him?
Yes, Gollum.
Yes, we recognized his
And I
curve.
got a free boost off that. That's a hard
mortal
one to get. Good boost off.
Yes. Stabbing all the war chief's bodyguards.
If we did this right, she gives us the promise of the nest.
First bodyguard.
If you don't fail by shooting it. And
Earlier you
that's
said you
Gollum's path
recognized
into
the assassin's
So we're following an exact pathing route here to make sure that Gollum,
Only a Morgul blade could have caused these.
that Gollum actually
You're on
triggers
the right track.
each of those search areas, because Gollum is the one that triggers. So we have to wait here.
Catch up with the assassin.
Yes,
Cool.
we know.
And we have to follow Gollum's exact pathing to
As the
make him
assassin
trigger.
kills
It doesn't have to be
his
next to us,
behind
but we need to step on these trigger events. There's the second one. So now we can go off and find the second ore.
Exactly.
Hopefully that guy's not in a bad position.
Then finds it.
No, he's alright.
Wounds from a Morgul blade, just like the last one. This kill happened more recently than the other.
We are getting closer.
Gollum should know where the next target is. I found another Uruk.
That's enough.
He hasn't been dead long.
Work.
We're getting closer.
You have to go through this arch here.
Closer.
Up here.
Takes you to where the next one is. Wait.
Trigger this.
Coming.
Just use our Wraith. Elven Rage here. It's the quickest way to clear that, and by the time we need it again, we're going to have it, so we'll generate it per kills. And if we did this right, yep, cool. We trigger the final Golem search. Luckily we know where it is. These two are in really bad positions here. Please don't smack me while I'm channeling. Please don't smack me.
Submit!
It's okay. Again, this is just a tutorial levels teaching you how to do mechanics. And roll there just to
Assassin is near.
roll there just to get a little bit ahead of ourselves.
The war chief is useless. I would be surprised. Get them away from me!
Do this right, hopefully. Build once down, buddy. That should be enough to kill him. Cool. That was a much better knife in the dark than the one we just did. Wasn't good. Oh, that's a sword that can be useful. Okay, so because I remember now, I'm going to do menuing anyway. Actually, it might be better to menu there because we sometimes get the gem. That's a mistake. I've just lost a tiny fraction of time there. I should have level 6. Yeah, since we're in the menu anyway, we have to be. We're going to grab this. We're going to start progressing towards here. Mouse, where are you? Mouse is not working on my screen again. It's a weird glitch I have sometimes with this game. Switching back between controller and mouse sometimes does glitch a little bit.
Your drilling customer should be safe for now.
So, in theory, I should be learning this whole game.
The Palantir is still at risk of falling into enemy hands.
We
It's
are
kind of
behind
going.
enemy lines.
I'm
This is
taking
a perfect
the
opportunity to
probably, I
circulate
reckon,
the
around
sound
30 to
waves.
40 second time
The
loss.
assassin had one more
Maybe
target on
15 to 20. Maybe not
We
that
should
much.
finish what we started and kill the War
Controller.
Chief's final body.
But I also find combat a lot more fluid with controller than it is with keyboard and mouse, so it may not be that much of a time loss at all. It's slower with archery, it's slower with some forms of movement, but I find it much more fluid and easy to control with fights. And this is also going to go a bit quicker now that we have a level 6
can't have
swords.
run out
We
of
got
orcs in
random
the
drop,
city.
that's great.
There are a
Random
few
drops.
left, but we're hunting one in particular. The last bodyguard of the war chief leading the siege.
Menuing time. Get out of the way.
I think we're after the
Please.
same orc.
Use my face.
And the way to a war chief is through his
Press that
bodyguard.
button so I
You
don't
sound like
have to
you've had
stop
some
running,
experience.
because if you let go of
They've
run
had
even
enough.
for a second while that's happening, you actually lose your screen. I didn't get that. Oh, I missed 2 jumps then. That's actually bad. I might just have to baby sprint here for a second. Yep, that's fine. I'm okay now. There's a Karagor encounter. He's not on the Karagor. That's really weird. I've never seen him not on that Karagor. Oh, because he was dazed. I don't know why he was dazed. That's really strange. Okay.
Always this clumsy.
He's definitely, yeah.
What is it with you, man swine?
He's taking less damage on rage.
Turning up where you're not welcome.
So this is going to be a slow fight. Even
Now
with
it's
the
up
extra
to me to make sure you don't leave Mordor alive. Die, you miserable demon!
We can go for the ground attack first, and we'll go for the execute, and hopefully skip his destiny. So yes, that's a time loss. It could have been worse. Oh, it's a bowl as well that we're able to pull in before the cutscene started. So we got a bowl
I
upgrade
almost
as
feel
well.
sorry for the war chief we're hunting.
Yeah, we've definitely
He'll be
lost a bit of
lonely
time
without
there.
his bodyguards.
He'll join them soon enough.
Let's get going. Yes.
The war chief Baranor seeks is just one of many, and they will continue their attacks on Minas Ithil.
Then our path is clear. We have to kill them all. And we'll need help from the Gondorians to do it.
First off this wall, free. So, just making sure I have enough boost. That should be enough to get to the end of this tunnel now with the final rock. We get a free refill on our focus at the start of this mission, but we want to make sure that we're focusing through this whole tunnel because it is very long and boring otherwise. Again, more cutscene skips. Here's how to hunt a war chief, the tutorial, even though this is
Lives
our
can be
tutorial.
saved. If the war chief from my vision is the same one
Because this
Baron
is
and
not
his
how
men
you
are
hunt
hunting,
war chiefs
they
at all
will
in the
need
actual
help.
game. This is
One
just
war
like
chief makes
an
little
event that always
difference.
happens.
Right now, this one war chief is the... Baron, I'm here to help. This war chief you're after, he's not one to be taken lightly.
We've brought down war chiefs before, Ranger. I won't turn down an extra sword.
And we shall take him down together. I'll take out his archers first. Your men move in after I've cleared the path.
Baranor, gold.
Gotta keep me blades sharp. Never know when I need to use them.
That's a little bit of a time loss there, but I couldn't actually climb up. It's much quicker to just kill them when you're standing on the same level as them.
We usually work alone.
But yeah.
I hope the aim of these Gondorian archers is true.
Ugh,
Otherwise, we'll be dodging friendly arrows.
They're experienced soldiers. They'll do their part.
This time we're going to make sure to disable our focus because that doesn't matter at all.
An elven archer would be worth 3 Gondorian archers.
Really?
So
Only 3?
we've still got focus to do the running here. That's a definite time save over every single other run I've ever done of this part because I'm only just getting down to that.
Never underestimate men fighting
Which is
to
the time
protect
slot,
their
by the way.
home.
This is not
Those who
their
don't play
home.
this game constantly like I do.
Who's on to fight? More like two.
So that would have been an instance where climbing the tower would
That's
have
the
been
last of the
faster.
archers.
There's just,
Now let's get to
unless
advantage
the world
point.
record is like, you know, milliseconds, like seconds off, there's no point going for that.
Time to signal Baranor's men.
Ah, the lovely smell of manfare. Nothing is sweeter. Together, we will crush their defenses and grind them to dust. Together, as captains in War Chief United, we will have victory. Together, we take the city at dawn. Set them ablaze for Gondor!
Now is the time to strike.
Manfield,
Get it, I was trying to knock him down by going for a very late break jump into him.
you only delay the inevitable.
Didn't get
The
it.
blood of man-swine will flow
Yes,
into my
my
belly
blood.
today, and I'll drink yours first.
Me and the boys here are going to decorate our armor
Tricks is
with your
a bit of an annoying,
insides.
thankfully.
That's
There's
how
mostly
good
level
you
5.
are,
I have seen
my
a 1 where there's been a level 12.
Draw
Well,
some
there's
blood.
4 of them there. That's interesting. Really just about how well managed this fight. And there's no real good way to do this because there's so much going on. Obviously, constantly being fireproof is annoying because that does slow down the headers a little bit. Great. There. I keep losing my rage there because someone's attacking me as I'm going for. He's in range. Oh, cool. So that can happen as well where his followers kill him.
I'd say we're even.
Throwing of arrows done.
Beware, Italian. You trust her too easily.
I cannot ignore what she has shown
Yes,
me.
I did. I remember doing that now. So that's fine. No captain encounter. That's good. It's a very likely spot for a captain encounter there. Just waste 10-15 seconds for no reason.
Great bright master.
Golem
We
escorts.
know how you can find the traitor.
Take us to him.
Unfortunately, that spider nest up there is actually a move before Golem talks. I tried to shoot it multiple times.
Offers her little ones.
Get this.
Little children. Sees what they do.
This happens, we should get our focus back in.
Follow him. He will lead you to his master.
We'll take it from here. Stay out of sight.
Guys, I'm blinded at that. I'm actually going to take a risk of killing this guy because I need to get in the habit of not killing him.
I'll kill you!
Don't set the alarm off. As long as I... Oh. No, that's right.
Get away! I'm on important business. Go to see the man.
So luckily, the guy started, I can see on the minimap, he started to start the sequence of being an alarmist, but I wasn't able to actually outdistance him before he finished his sentence saying shout the alarm. Talk to this guy for a second, get him to turn around, and in theory that should stop the body from coming off. We go away so this guy doesn't see us anymore, because he's blind apparently. We move 5 feet away and he stops looking at us. We have to wait for this cutscene.
Oi!
Yep, boy, that's our indication. Go, that's a much better jump.
Just met with a pink-skinned traitor. He got a message for the boss.
You better shut your mouth and be moving. Landbreaker will skin you if you keep prattling on like that.
Aye, sir. Consider it done. He's mine.
So I'm trying to use my mouse at the same time as using my controller to direct these guys, so things are a little bit glitchy.
Can't wait.
Wonder what killed this claw.
Me, I killed that guy.
Give up! My lips are sealed. You won't learn anything. Landbreaker! The Gravewalker is here. He's after
Carrot right
me.
next to my spot.
Tell him anything about the traitor, or swear.
So regardless if he sees you or not, he has a different voice line if he doesn't see you. But regardless if he does, this whole voice line part plays out. So it's the same speed.
blob be an example
It
to
might
the
be
rest
like
of you.
half a second less
The
or more,
next
but
maggot to even whisper the word traitor around me will get worse.
dodge that Caragor.
What is that?
I suppose you're...
So I need to pull him away from the staircase. Stairs have really weird geometry on them.
You won't learn anything from me.
So if he, just in case he's soft-headed. So this is a example of staircase geometry. I am just stuck. So I'm going to just walk away here because I'm going to waste my time on the save by trying to fight him there.
You're useless.
So I should have gone for the ground stab there actually. Again, I'm just going to keep stunning him because this is the fastest way. As you can see, if they have adaptive for Bolt Breaker, this fight is basically okay, it's done.
Stupid.
If he has Bolt Breaker or adaptive, it's basically over. You can't beat this guy quickly, and you may as well just reset because you're wasting time. One more should do it. So this is going to be interesting interrogating him for a second. Oh, that guy didn't interrupt me.
Disruptions have not gone unnoticed, Ranger. You test my patience.
Try to, buddy.
I will test
legendary gear works. If you haven't seen legendary gear, this is how skins work. If you've seen skins, I'm pretty sure I have. Fast travel to the arena. Try to get my mouse working again. It's because I run the game full screen, and then I tabbed out to do something in Twitch chat, and then I came back in, my mouse is still stuck on the other window, and I can't bring it back in for Twitch chat. I don't know why, but it's stuck on Twitch chat window. Hopefully me just frantically flailing like that, brought it back in. Left, always go left, go right. Okay, and the last thing I need to do is pull up. This. And this is the last time we level up in this run. So the Act 1 80%, the full 80%, obviously we level up again. We level up at 10 when we're able to get the upgraded version of Race Strike, but for now, pointless.
They seem to like their champion
for a stretch.
He said he has size on his side.
True, but you and I have him outnumbered.
Your city will burn. The scourge of men will be cleansed by fire. The dark flame speaks.
I probably should have gone for a shot then, just in case it's soft-headed. Not soft-headed. Worth the half a second, because if he is soft-headed, that's the whole fight over.
The true servant of the Dark Lord will not fall so easily.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was too quick, so that's dead fine.
Cannot defeat us all.
That's fine. Run. Don't care about armor. Armor is just a health upgrade. I don't need it. I'm either going to get through with the health I've got, or I'm going to fail and reset the run, so.
I am still waiting!
Please don't be a stupid guy. Don't be a stupid guy. Bow guy, yes. Bow guys are awesome. I love bow guys. Only best with tanks without shields. My favourite bow guys are second. I wasn't paying attention there, so I started with monologue.
And that show is called Ranger getting torn to pieces by the toughest Uruk in Mordor!
That mistake cost me 9 seconds.
For that trick.
This sword is a gem upgrade in it. It's great.
I won't be tricked by that. That's what you get for showing off.
That's 2 down. Next guy, if we're very lucky, he doesn't see us. For some reason, he doesn't see us doing this. He's higher level than he normally is, but we're able to get a stealth attack on him. I don't know why that works. He knows we're there. He's literally coming to fight us.
Against me.
But I'll take a stealth attack.
If you
Takes off
weren't a
quarter of his health
pathetic,
for no reason.
cowardly man bug, and I weren't bent on squashing you.
Again, that's dialogue I could have avoided then if I was playing a bit smarter.
That won't work on me.
That should be him down too. One left. This guy is always the same. It's annoying, but he is.
Time to put this
He's a bow
ranger
guy.
down for good!
If he was a
Bury
shield
this
guy, I
bleeding
think
corpse
I would
under
go
the
this.
rotten stones of this filthy city!
I'm going to try to keep his dialogue from happening. So you can execute someone while they're stunned and you won't trigger dialogue, but if you execute him while he's not stunned, then he triggers dialogue. And that's because his dialogue is super long for some reason. Over, expecting you for not a little bit.
Been a long time
Damn.
since we
Didn't keep him
last
stun
faced
locked.
off. Back in Udun, wasn't it?
Yes, it was,
Miss
buddy.
tussling with you. Almost be a shame when I plot you in the ground. After all we've been through.
I'm sure I would have, buddy. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out a way to not trigger his ending dialogue.
Gotta make my death quick. If I'd won, yours would have lasted hours.
Sure, buddy. That's not super slow execute, at least there are slower executes you can do. Let me grab this, it doesn't actually mean anything. But that was a really solid arena fight, and that was mainly due to finding the sword upgrade. That makes a huge difference this early. And drops are random, so take what you
Let us
get.
hope Idril.
All that matters is the Palantir. It cannot fall into the Witch King's hands.
Okay, so this is just a little bit of free running here. Nothing too interesting to say about this bit. This is meant to be a stealth mission. However, with the combined skills of having the fire, the ability to hold 20 fires plus Shadow Strike, you'll see in a few moments. It's not as stealthy as I'm assuming you would like.
Baron and I overheard.
We're really, really lucky
They
that
took my father to a nearby cliff.
that the Gondorians are fireproof while they're tied up, because otherwise this wouldn't make any sense.
Idril, we must move carefully.
Come on.
This
There
far
we go.
place.
That would make no sense.
We must escape.
Game. Come on. That would make no sense if these guys died instantly to fire. Luckily, they're fireproof for some reason.
We thought ourselves dead.
Game, come on. I need to cut it free before the guy interrupts me with an axe. There it is.
I am in your debt.
No weak swings like that!
Around, then fire again. And this is fine. This is a stealth mission. It's okay. Just remember, this is a stealth mission. For some reason, this guy 5 feet away did not see the 2 big fire explosions.
You're not wretched
What Idril's doing. Sometimes she helps me here, sometimes she doesn't. I have no idea how to really control her here. Even with the commands I can give her, she just doesn't seem to play it occasionally. And instead, I say, kill that guy. Where is she?
Thank you, Richard. My lady, they've taken the general to the war chief's tent.
Get back to Minisito. The ranger and I will find the general.
There.
We need to clear the camp before we go to Castamere.
Quickly then.
Nicely done!
She cleared the guy up on the tower. That's good. Then we have to Shadow Strike up there, it's a pain, but I'll take that. Leaves me with an actual extra Shadow Strike. I'll do that.
Father, we...
Quickly!
Grab these arrows here. Again, very convenient fire spots. This is why we take this talent. Makes to me, because I click there, I may not kill more of the guys. Yeah. Get onto this fireplace. I'm just failing here. They're all on fire. We're good to go. So as long as they're on fire, it's fine. We can immediately go here. That was a very good part of that mission. Wow, 149 split. That's huge. This is all the way back here. We must go to Shelob apparently. Even though she's literally just going to
We must return to Shelob. She can show us.
So, and when we didn't fast travel to the other zone to go talk to Shelob, that's it. Yeah. And this is a 2-minute survival. I think, okay, you use your executions here, make sure you're pretty. Executions, for some reason, any animation that uses your might or slows you down like this, stops the timer. So, I'm purposely behind that OLAD, so you need to turn it off because the timer was stuck waiting for the other OLAD to attack. If we can, we focus down the OLAD so they slow us down. We try to avoid taking damage here wherever possible. Because the Nazgul fight coming up is just painful. We want to make sure we at least have life. 3 lives in this game work. Certain amount of lives per mission. This mission we get 2, I believe. We go on that Drake's land, so this way and hopefully manipulating its path into not land. I think the Drake's still landed. Nope, it's yeah, that's good. As long as it's in the air, we're happy. The moment it lands, it's just come here, the Drake is coming this way, no, I'll go this way. It's above us again, it's circle back, it's a bit tricky with it. This is really just a slow discipline. It's not that difficult once you get the Erlangs down and you focus out the archers, as long as you don't catch yourself on fire. Because there is a war chief fight after this. There's a war chief fight followed by a Nazgul fight. So. Okay, we want to move back this way now because we want the war chief to come and have a barrel fight. If we can. Drake is also landed in an area that we don't care about. Yes, that's Drake. You know about this. There's no way to stop this as soon as he spots you, he does it.
I'm taking this city for the Witch King. You. Taking you down's just for me.
That's good. That's actually a fast one. It's fear of execution. Wow, this is going to go really well as long as the archers don't scream. As I said, as long as the archers don't kill me. Oh, he's soft-headed too. Wow, he is a really terrible war chief. Okay, so now it's still fight time. So immediately execute and then go to the Wraith. Execute, Wraith World, execute, Wraith World, execute. And that should be once that's Nazgul down. So that's how you quick kill a Nazgul. So unfortunately we can only do that once, but it'll be immediately eliminates the Nazgul, which speeds up the entire fight right there. Oh, just too late. So our idea still is to focus basically the Nazgul down. If we can, where are you? Guy, big guy. We went this way, no teleported that way, that was really good. So the game kind of expects you not to focus on Nazgul here for some reason, just with the way it sort of pushes them all onto you. However, there is no penalty here for focusing on Nazgul, so it's much better to do that. And it means whenever they do their group attacks, there's a lot less you have to fight. Nazguls do not like being in corners, but we want them in the corner as long as they don't glitch. We can glitch them before if they push them too much now. You can see there he tried to dash away and immediately hit the wall and stop dashing. That's why we keep the Nazguls up here if we can to fight them.
Submit to the Witch King.
Another one down. 2 more to go. And that's time as soon as the we're done. As you can see, it's really trying to make us fight the other Nazgul. One more to go.
Return to your master.
We've still got to run as well. It's not, sorry, when I misspoke then, it's not just time when we kill the Nazgul, we've still got to run on. That's a really good Nazgul fight though.
You are banished.
This is where we meet Atario for the first time, the person we were playing as in the first stream from the DLC. This is the first time we meet her where she saves us from the Nazgul, even though we just beat down 5 Nazgul on my own. Somehow we need saving because we are the damsel in distress. So we don't boost here even if we want to because it's interrupted by her line saying come ranger for some reason. Trust most. And we also lose our arrows here.
We must move quickly.
This whole running section would be almost a minute quicker if we had arrows. But I think they take them off you on purpose in case you take the shadow strike abilities. Okay, a set of arrows here. And then as soon as we jump this wall, we try to clip ghouls that spawn here. It's not great. They're meant to spawn behind that pillar to give us a little more distance. We'll grab this Caragor mount thing, and then as soon as we have sight, just a bunch of bullets that spawn here. And that's the second world record in the same night. So this is one I already owned, but that is a world record as well. So that's awesome. That's 2 world records in one night. Pretty happy with that. And I think I'm actually going to call the stream here because my throat's starting to get a bit scratchy and I've been streaming for just over 2.5 hours now, which is a pretty comfortable time for me to stream.